good, MP.
It's all little green bitch now.
Great
Every day she asks me
I
to
like the
promise
family
I'm
aspect.
not getting
Yes, Nanny's been very adorable.
So mostly
Generally,
strawberries
just
and
a
bananas.
good vibe.
Yeah, that's a classic.
Sure is. Isn't he like
And then I realized my key was in.
The Western Conference Finals, Game 4. The Utah Jazz have a commanding 3-0 series lead. Is it time for their dreams to be realized, for their thirst to be quenched? Find out tonight as they do battle against the Thunder. The quest for the best in the West continues. Coming up next.
Thank you for joining us here on 2K Sports. One team with its back against the wall, the other with a chance for a spot in the finals. Can it go to a Game 5? We'll have to see. Here with Coach Stan Van Gundy and Greg Anthony, this is Kevin Harlan. And patrolling the sideline for us again tonight, Allie LaForce. The starters for the Utah Jazz, Markkanen and Kessler, man the post positions. George out there with Edwards, and it's Hendricks in at the small forward. And for the Thunder, at the guard spots, we'll be seeing Gilgeous-Alexander and Wallace. Holmgren plays at the 4, with Hartenstein at the center spot. And it's Williams at the small forward position. Taking a look at Oklahoma City. So they're down 3-0 in this series, and these home fans hoping they can extend their season.
Yeah, and even if they can win tonight, I don't see a way they come back from 3-0. It's just too big of a hill to climb.
Bangs home the trifecta. You know, many called MP a madman for the way he provided all that bulletin board material. Here he is, standing by his word, of 3 games tonight in this series right now.
Look, I'll be honest. I didn't believe him when he said it. But the way they've come out and won the first 3 games of this series, how could anybody doubt it now? He put his money where his mouth is, and looks like this guy can see the future. Stretching out the defense. MP, impressive range shown there by the youngster.
Outside for Gilgeous-Alexander. Back to Hartenstein. Stolen by Kessler. And even 3-on-3 break. And finished off by Edwards.
Talk about finishing with power. MP showing the rim no mercy there.
And that's a great look at that slam from our AT&T Connected Cam. Now here's Williams. First quarter, about a minute and a half in. Holmgren sets the screen for Williams. No problem knocking that one down.
And that pick takes the D totally out of the equation.
Yeah, you've got to lock and trail hard. You can't allow him a clean look.
Edwards inside. Wallace on him. Hendricks passes to MP. Fades back. He clangs that one off the back iron, and down it falls. Edwards got 10.
Well, early in this game, they've made one good play after another.
Gilgeous-Alexander. Kessler with the rebound. Utah's gone 2 of 2 from three-point range here in the first quarter. Larkin in a screen on Williams. And finished off by Edwards.
What an incredible game so far for MP. He's showing no signs of slowing down.
For Oklahoma City, they've gone 2 of 3 here to start out the game. From the line, good. He hits the jump shot.
And he's not going to miss many of those, especially that wide open.
And it is dangerous to let him get it going this way.
Right now, let's take a second to catch up with Allie LaForce on the sideline.
Thanks, guys. Well, MP in their last time out against the Thunder was outstanding. He scored 45 points, and he was locked in from deep. But when hasn't he been? That night will be etched in people's memories. He was relentless. I'm curious to see how he follows it up. Guys?
Allie, we appreciate the update. Greg, it was obvious. He was having a lot of fun out there. Tremendous victory.
I'll tell you, he may have been enjoying himself, but whoever was matched up against him certainly wasn't.
Yeah, well, winning is usually fun, especially when you have it going like he did.
Yeah, another nice bucket down low. They've really been able to work the ball into the post effectively here so far.
And so Mark Daigneault calls a timeout. He's going to take a few moments here to check in with his team and regroup. A different look for Oklahoma City. Alex Caruso comes in for Chet Holmgren. And it's Mitchell in for Wallace. Williams looking around. To the middle. Here's Caruso. It's hauled in by Sensabaugh. Now MP. He's got 12. With the drive. Nurk gets the pass to Edwards. First quarter play and just over 3.5 minutes in.
Moving it around, 8 of their last 10 coming off assists.
Thunder trailing by 8. Mitchell finds SGA. That's in. He's got 2 made now, and he's shooting 2 for 3.
An expert at getting into the lane and creating havoc. SGA.
Edwards. Whoa, man!
Wow, and that sort of showmanship is just the... right now to a team trying to get back into a game like this.
Ouch, Greg, that is definitely an emphasis jam. A big apostrophe or exclamation point, maybe even a question mark. Here's Williams following the bucket by the Jazz. Pocket 6. Outside, Gilgeous-Alexander gets the three-pointer to fall. SGA's got 7 points. 6 seconds separating the shot and game clocks. MP right side. And he can't answer back. The three-pointer offline. Outside, SGA. On the wing, Mitchell. And a miss there on the triple. And here's Edwards. Beyond the arc. And that shot was up in time, but doesn't go in. MP getting it done for the Jazz. Going on an absolute rampage, piling in the points. He dictated the pace of the entire quarter. Don't go anywhere. We'll be right back. Is checked in for the Thunder. Cason Wallace comes in for Shai Gilgeous-Alexander. Second quarter of play with around 2 minutes gone so far. Got that bucket in no time at all. And that's 18 points for MP.
You know, MP starting to look good there from the mid-range.
So on the floor for Utah, they've got MP. Lauri Markkanen is out there with Bailey. Then it's Collier. And it's Nurkic in at the center. Count that one. Holmgren's got the game tied up here for the Thunder.
Any chance you get, you want to put yourself in a position to succeed, and that's what he did there.
Well, converting on those transition opportunities is just so important.
Wallace misses.
That's the kind of D you need when he's got the ball near the hoop. They were all over him.
Markkanen a screen on Wallace. Pass to Markkanen. Edwards working it over. MP, the triple is down the hatch.
That's a smart shot. I love seeing MP take the three in that situation.
Here in the second quarter, about 3 minutes played. Outside Williams. Kicks it out to Mitchell. And he buries that one, drilling the rim on the way down. Mitchell's got 6 in the quarter.
Well, after a silent first quarter, this is who they needed him to be. This is why you never count a guy out. His strong shooting has really helped them secure this lead.
Now here's Williams. To the wing on the left. Caruso finds Holmgren. Back to Caruso. And Ace Bailey picks up the... And yep, we thought we might see it. And the coach's challenge has been triggered on the personal foul call.
And I think when it comes to some of the more difficult calls,
the previous play is under review.
Fast that it's really tough to catch everything in real time.
The wonders of technology. We've seen replay reviews so...
The ruling on the floor is confirmed.
A lot of people have been hoping for. And so the word is in. They've decided that the call stands as it was made on the floor.
And, you know, even if a coach still feels this wasn't the right call, you got to acknowledge the effort being put in to reviewing it. The double-checking, and the game continues on.
Closing in on 4 minutes played here in the second quarter. And here's Mitchell from the arc. A rebound by the Jazz. This team has been cruising through these playoffs. Just one loss so far.
Yeah, they've ripped through the postseason thus far, arguably playing their best basketball of the season. That's what you want this time of year.
Now, here's Gilgeous-Alexander. Following the miss by MP.
And good work inside. SGA will make more room for himself on the perimeter when he can be effective down low.
Wow. Missed the easy one right there, right at the rim, but came up empty.
Pass to Sorber. Whistle blows. Basket is good. So a chance here for a three-point play.
And giving up some inches inside, but makes up for it with an aggressive style.
Yeah, you got to love that kind of effort. Getting in there and fighting through the defense.
And this is his first trip to the line tonight. Chet Holmgren, he's checked in for Mitchell. Lepowski, he's checked in for the Jazz. Now here's Edwards. He's got 23.
Well, what a quarter he's had. You can tell he's in the flow. They should be looking for him every possession.
Back to SGA. 24 seconds left in the first half of the game. That one goes in.
And he had a good look, and Gilgeous-Alexander made it pay off.
Utah trailing here. George looking around. Williams with the steal. And oh, here we go with Wallace. Nobody back. And there's Holmgren. That's good on the assist by Wallace. And now that's 11 points for Chet Holmgren. Here's Edwards. MP accepting the contact.
And boy, he's really in a groove. Dominant performance last game. Same thing this time out.
Yeah, for sure. He is just oozing confidence. Thinks every shot is going in. They should just keep running sets for him.
And a close game so far through the first two quarters as we reach halftime. Thunder lead by 2. And we'll be back right after halftime for the start of the third quarter. We'll see you in a bit.
Greetings, one and all. The postseason drama we love, and no disappointment here is.
They're getting bullied on the defensive end, but they're still standing. That says something.
Yeah, giving up so many easy buckets. How are they going to still win this?
And looking at where the Thunder. And that's all for us. Now it's time to send it back to Kevin Harlan for the beginning of the third quarter.
And we welcome you back to Game 4 on 2K Sports. You look at MP in this one, he's been everywhere.
Yeah, it's been a great performance from him, really staying focused on quality shots.
Yeah, he's found his spots, been patient with his shot selection, and it's paid off for himself and the team.
Holmgren plays at the 4 with Hartenstein at the center spot. Out on the perimeter, Wallace and Williams. And it's SGA in at the point guard position. That's the lineup out there for the Thunder. Wallace. Oh, good on the triple.
Definitely a situation you want to make sure you don't give him too good of a look.
Holmgren against it. Here we go. And there's the call by the official. They'll count the basket here following the goaltending call.
That's a very close call. I'm sure he thinks it's a clean block, but looks like it was on the way down.
The Jazz shooting their first free throw of the game right now.
A quiet but confident player. MP is one of those guys that lets his play do the talking most of the time.
SGA, that's a two-pointer. Utah with the rebound.
Well, that one should be in his wheelhouse, but just off the mark.
Working in a screen on Williams. MP passes to Markkanen. It's over Holmgren. And the rejection by Holmgren. Down low, here's SGA. And slam dunk by SGA.
And this is what we're used to seeing from SGA. The guy can just take over.
MP outside. Outside, Markkanen. Good, and it's MP picking up the assist. Markkanen's got 9.
Yeah, he makes it look so easy out there. The game comes naturally to him.
In the corner, Wallace with it. Drives to the hoop. And he uses the glass on the layup. Wallace has got it all tied up now for the Thunder.
Pretty much all of their buckets coming from inside the paint now.
Here are the NBA's top scorers during this postseason as shown on the 2K leaderboard. MP is number 1. 4th, Shai Gilgeous-Alexander.
And whether it's been attacking off the bounce or pulling up, both these guys have been lighting it up.
And Utah again with the bucket.
They've got the offense clicking. 3 for 4 to start the half and looking confident.
And Gilgeous-Alexander's got the ball here for Oklahoma City. Trailing by 2. Out to Wallace. Back to SGA. Gilgeous-Alexander knocks it down from distance.
And this is SGA's role. He's out here to score and score often.
For Utah, they've gone 3 or 4 so far in the third quarter from the field. Pretty good start to the hand. Pass to Markkanen. Nice ball movement by Utah. Outside Edwards. 4 on the shot clock. Markkanen down low. Defended by Holmgren. And Markkanen gets it to go on the assist from Edwards. Outside Williams. Offensive rebound. And that one, good. And the Thunder lead by 1.
Something that's kept this game close is the fact that the rebound stats for both teams are almost identical.
MP finds a gap. And Edwards with the stuff.
Well, MP sensed his opportunity and did not hold back on the drive.
Oklahoma City has gotten fewer than half of their three-pointers to go down tonight. They're 4 for 9. Outside Williams. Wallace with a screen for Williams. No good with the triple. Jazz have gone 5 of 6 so far from the field in the second half. Tremendous efficiency.
Ooh, he put a little extra on that one.
He does. He doesn't usually finish soft either. Obviously, he can when necessary, but not that time. And the foul called on Edwards. That is his first foul of the game. And so Mark Daigneault calls a time. Right now, let's take a moment here to catch up with Allie LaForce on the sidelines.
Thanks, guys. Mark Daigneault had some words for his team over the last break, and he encouraged them to stay focused and not get complacent, saying we worked too hard to get this lead and we're not going to give it up now. Stay connected, play smart, let's get this win. Guys, back to you.
Okay, Allie, thank you. Jazz trail by 3. Taking a look at the Jazz, we've got Collier. Out Markkanen is out there with Kyle Filipowski. Then it's MP, and it's Nurkic in at the center position.
When the defense is playing off you like that, you want to be able to convert, but that time he just couldn't get it done.
And the foul called on MP. That'll be his second foul of the game.
I mean, I like the call. I thought the defense was just there a little late.
Hartenstein's checked in for Wiggins. Bailey's checked in for the Jazz. We've gone about a minute and a half into the fourth quarter. Here's Caruso. Here's Wallace. And he banks in the layup. And that's now 6 points for Wallace.
And guys, all about hard work from this point on. They've worked hard to create that high-quality shot and then able to knock it down.
Pass to Markkanen. That's in, coming off the assist from Edwards. Edwards got assist number 5 here tonight. Outside Williams. Now Caruso. Mitchell outside. The 3 goes down.
You can see the confidence building now that he's found his mark from 3 in this second half. The defense is going to have to do a better job.
Edwards drawing the double team. Williams with the steal. Mitchell, he finishes with a one-handed dunk.
Excellent on both ends of that play.
Yeah, the steal was sharp, but the slam topped it off.
And that is why you want to run off turnovers. Get down the floor before the defense is set.
For the Thunder, Holmgren, he's checked in for Alex Caruso. And Gilgeous-Alexander is subbed in for Mitchell. Jazz trail by 8. It's good!
Well, one thing this team likes about MP, he's very unselfish. That's a great kicker.
Outside Williams. Launches it. Knocks down the 3.
And that 3 was big. I mean, it cancels out the triple at the other end, and that appeared to really tighten this game up.
And out of bounds as the Thunder gain possession. The Thunder leading by 8. Look at the clock, a little under 3.5 minutes gone here in the fourth. Now Holmgren. All right, here's Williams. Shot clock at 5. Yeah, that goes in.
Man, just adding insult to injury. He just waltzes inside and extends this lead.
Well, it's not going to get any easier if they can't improve their defensive intensity. They got to show some fight. Well, that's a breakdown defensively. Can't afford to give him those kind of looks.
And SGA has got the ball here for Oklahoma City. They've led by as much as 10. 1:02 left here in the fourth quarter. Tosses it up. Sinks the big jumper.
And it's just competing and, giving your best when it matters most.
Yeah, they've got clutch guys on this team, and they never let up.
Down he goes for 3.
And these are the moments he's worked for. MP delivering down the stretch.
And so they foul intentionally. Williams outside. Now Holmgren. Outside Williams. Tries it from 19. Edwards with the rebound.
They've got to take the first good shot they can find.
Yeah, and it basically all comes down to this. If they come away empty here, this one's pretty much over.
Holmgren rips down the rebound. And an intentional foul.